I know this isn't live or anything, but I'm gonna record this and share it when I get out of Facebook jail, whenever they quit messing with me, fucking with my page. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube page today, but later on I'll share it on Facebook when my page is freed up. But I just wanna talk about, man, resilience and how hard it is to keep fighting for our black community. A lot of times I turn this camera on and my mind goes a little different ways and I forget what I want to say. It's hard for me to speak what's really on my mind. I think I start thinking too much. But I still have the urge to want to go ahead and speak. I might get off topic. I might stop thinking about what I was saying and go to some other thought. Confuse people sometimes. But a lot of times that's because there's so much on my mind, I don't know which direction to go in. But today I'm going to discuss the fact that I know I do a lot of complaining about racism, about politics. I complain about what the city governments don't do, the part that racism plays in it. Racism plays a big part in our everyday life. No doubt about that. Every department of our life, racism plays a part in it. But we still have to make some efforts, man. As black people, I am really disgusted and I'm getting sick and tired of how much we don't value things that we need to value, how much we don't honor each other. Like right now, I might have somebody come cut my grass. Every time they cut my grass, they get worse and worse and worse. Black people I've been knowing all my life that I'm trying to look out for and patronize, you know. And I'm saying this because a lot of times we always talk about black business, black entrepreneurship. And you get with these black people, and if they know you or they see your color, they don't want to value the quality of their work or the consistency. They might start off good to get your business, but if they know you, they just look at your color sooner or later, they start to do less and less and less quality work. It ain't, I mean, when I tell you, man, this is like, man, this ain't a minimal. This is the majority of black people that I have ever dealt with, ever. From barbers to lawn care people, you name it, man. People start wanting that money more than the service they want to provide. And they'll leave you hanging with some bullshit just to get that money and then think you're going to be all right. We did it. He can't say we ain't did it. And you know that, man, like, I know I'm headed in a certain direction. But, bro, hold on. Here they go right here. Hey, man, y'all might have to come back up there, boy. There's a whole lot of long grass up there still. All right.
I like to leave the cup.
Yeah, there's just a lot of us still up there on that front hill, on that front part.
I was that down there?
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
How far y'all came on?
Shit, I just came from the house hill up and go all the way out west. Prime example. I guess it is meant for me to stay on my path and that the universe is working in my favor because I just bumped into two of the people I was talking about. Been knowing them all my life. Get them to cut my grass, man, and they've been shitting me every week. They getting worse and worse and worse. Man, hell no, I can't put up with that. But we don't have any honor amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got family members right now that they ain't gonna survive if I see them. And it's over petty things. But it ain't about the money. It ain't even about the amount, it's about the principles. We don't have any principles or honor code amongst ourselves. We should honor each other more than the next person. We should have more respect. And I ain't gonna even say fear. Fear and respect play hand in hand, depending on how you want to look at it. But we should have more respect for each other than we do for the other. And we don't. We'll say this and that behind closed door, like they say behind closed door, but they'll do it in our faces. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it, say it behind closed doors and get in front of them and treat each other worse than we treat them. And then make a point to show them how bad we could treat the other one. Add a little salt and pepper to it, a little seasoning. and turn that thing up a little bit. Get a real ignorant and coonish. But you know, we got to do a lot better, man, because like as I walk through this city, a lot of times I'm complaining about what the city isn't doing, the city government. And when I mean what the city isn't doing, it isn't just as far as the citizens, but I'm talking about the upkeep. Sometimes I can walk through here and see high grass, man. I mean, dangerous. They could be hiding all kind of vermin, rodents, you know what I'm saying? They could be dangerous. And it might go a little while, you know, but they'll eventually come do it, but it's still an epidemic. Look at them raggedy police cars they give our brothers. And he running red past the red light. So, you know, I look at that and I say, well, okay, the city has a responsibility to do a better job when it comes to governing and cleaning and sanitation and all kind of stuff, providing the services that it provides. A city has to do that consistently. Because we have a neighboring city. He just turned the wrong blink on and turned. He playing. We have a neighboring city, Oxford, that you won't see some of the stuff in Oxford on the side of the road in certain neighborhoods that you see in Anniston. Anniston should be the apple of the eye of this city. Anniston should be. It is the county seat, but it's not the apple of the eye. So what I mean is, like, I say the city has to do its part, and they eventually will. They might not do it on as fast as Oxford. They might not be as consistent, efficient, but they do it. But now, how can we complain, or how can I complain about what the city won't do, the city government won't do? And it's hard to complain when you realize that the citizens and the population of that city that needs this stuff done is even less involved and more of a contributor to the garbage and the dilapidation that goes on. And I say that because on the side of town I live on, they used to be all white at one point in time, majority white, not all white. And you didn't see any kind of trash on the side of the road, man. I mean, everything was orderly. People did things, you know what I'm saying, with a respect about beautification and stuff like that. They didn't just put trash out in the yard and have old food plates sitting out with shit all in it everywhere, man. I mean, it's just like, it's getting disgusting. Our neighborhoods, when we move into them, we get disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. We diminish the value. We don't take care of them or keep them. I mean, it's like you putting your food and shit on the side of the fucking road, throwing old food out in the goddamn yard. Who does that, man? Who pulls grease and greens out in the yard, watermelon and Waffle House plates with uneaten food in a damn yard for dogs and other stray animals to come in and fuck with? You know what I'm saying? You living on the side of town, well, you know, you're supposed to be moving up on a better aspect of life. And we don't honor our shit. So I walk around, and I'm walking this morning, and I'm looking, and I'm like, man, okay, the city don't cut the grass here. The city don't cut the grass there. Then I start seeing people's mail. I start seeing Powerade and Gatorade bottles, heroin needles, Crown Royal boxes, Sonic's foot-long and hot dog boxes everywhere. I mean, even out here where I'm at now, I'm out west, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get worse as I get farther out west. But that was just on the east side. Popeyes boxes, bags from the grocery store, cigar wraps, cigarette boxes, beer cans. Like I said, liquor store bottle. They bust open the bottle of liquor and just take the box and throw it out the damn window. Or they leave the gas station and take their trash with them from the gas station instead of putting it in the trash cans out there and throw it out the window in our neighborhoods. Then you go to Golden Springs and certain other parts of neighborhoods in certain cities, or probably in all cities, and you don't see nothing of the sort. You see every yard looking maintained, neatly kept, no trash in the yard, no cars and tires sitting. I mean, it's disgusting, man. And I mean, I don't know how to keep going forward, fighting for people that don't have no hope or no class, man. I mean, and some of us do have class. Some of us do hope, but we're on the minimum, man. We are like supposed to be at the top of the totem pole, but really and truly, Yeah, we are the minority in a class of people that need it more than anybody. And then we don't have enough people talking about it. We don't have enough people acknowledging this stuff. I mean, I really get sick of it, man, everywhere you walk. When you see black people, only thing you got to do, if you can't look at the houses and tell black people live there, look at the yards and look at the trash in the road. That's all you got to do. Even the city will stop going to those neighborhoods and putting in all those efforts. When they see they got to step over everybody's fucking trash, Fago cans, Taki bags, water bottles. I mean, why? Why we got trash cans? Civilization has designed a thing called trash can to put these other things that civilization has invented in the trash, to discard them, waste. This is our land, man. I'm sitting up here looking at trash. Fucking trash. Trash. Let me see if I can turn this around. They won't let me turn it around. Damn it. I want to turn around and record some of this shit, man. Just everybody's waste is out here on the side of the fucking road. So when the city come to cut grass and shit, they just gotta cut through that shit. Cups, cans, some of this shit have been here like years, man. This don't dissolve. Doesn't disintegrate into the environment. It isn't biodegradable. More sun is bad. I one of these motherfuckers came from over that my side of town to this side of town, throwing all this shit out the window, cut up cups. And see, now the city ain't got time to pick up all this damn trash. Yeah, they got a hard enough job cutting all the grass that they got to cut. City ain't got time to cut and pick up trash while they cutting grass, man. We got to do better. 50% of the upkeep, drive, maintenance, and success of the city is on city government. And I'll take that back. I'm gonna say 25%. And between 50 and 75% is on the citizens. If you think you're supposed to just vote people in and sit back and they just do what they're supposed to do, and you ain't got to say nothing else, or you ain't got to stay on your toes and keep up with what's going on, you're a damn fool. You're lazy motherfuckers if you think that. And if you let it come out your mouth, I'm gonna look at your midsection. I'm gonna look at your arms. I'm gonna look at your face and your neck and see how fat and lazy you is to think that you just supposed to vote people in and then leave it alone. So you could go and do what you wanna do instead of what you need to do. No, you can't leave it alone. Our job as citizens is to vote people in, and then the second job is to stand behind those people that we voted in and make sure that they do the things that need to be done, because we voted them in there for a reason. And they might not know every single thing that need to be done. They might not know everything that we have a complaint about. So you have to bring it to their attention. And when you bring it to their attention, being that they're human beings, you have to make sure that they address it. You just can't say, I told you to do it, and then leave it alone, then you complain 1, 2, or 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? Stand behind them, call them. They got public phone numbers for the public to meet them. They are public servants. That's the key word, public servant. That means they serve the public. They cannot serve a public that doesn't tell them when the public doesn't tell them what they need service. I can't perform surgery on somebody and I don't know what they need operated on. I can't treat somebody if I was a doctor and I don't know what they sick from. I don't know the symptoms. And if they don't come to me so I can fix it, I can't fix it. What's the use of somebody telling me what's wrong with them, but then they don't show up to the operating table? They don't show up on the date of the surgery, or they don't come to the doctor's appointments. You know, I can't pull your tooth if you don't come to the dentist and or fill your cavity, put a filling in. I mean, so man, look, the people that need to be serviced have to be involved. They can't just sit back and say, okay, we're gonna put y'all in office and y'all take care of us. Do everything for us that we need to get done. If you let that come out your mouth, You ain't doing nothing but doing a whole lot of hollering and griping and pots and pan clanging and showing people how fucking lazy you are. You just want to sit back and get people to do everything while you watch and judge and find something else to complain about because you want to be whatever it is you want to be. Or whatever you unhappy with, you complain about it. Okay, some people are doing things about it, but you still have to think about the logic behind why they're doing it too. But what are some of these people's arguments? What are they really complaining about? Like I said, I walk on certain side of town. I go to Saks. Saks ain't the same as it used to be. Go to Jacksonville, a lot of neighborhoods in Oxford, and man, it's like a whole different world. And like I said, out here, man, I'm out west and I'm looking at trash everywhere. Trash everywhere. I don't even know if this phone is getting all that shit. I mean, this is light. More Sonics cups. I guess people don't like Sonics. Sonics waste don't like trash cans. I mean, it's getting bad. It ain't getting bad, it's been bad. It's terrible. We got to do better. I'm trying not to be discouraged. I'm trying not to be angry. I'm trying not to be forceful, violent. Whew, man, it's hard, man. It's hard because we got so far to go. And it's even harder because we making it harder for ourselves. We making this journey hard. We piling our skeleton, our bones on top of us, you know. Making our burden heavier. That's what we're doing. And it's saddening. Saddening trying to help a people that's self-destructive and killing itself. It's frustrating, aggravating, and at the same time, it's demoralizing. To argue and fuss and raise hell and make efforts to try to come up with different things to help make us a better people when so many of us don't even want to try to become better people. We want to be better people, but we don't want to try to become better people. So we have all these different philosophies and ideologies. Some people are out for self, some people are out for community. Some people want the village, but then they don't want the village. It's your fault. Your choice, decision, make to do whatever it is you want to do. Then they right back saying we need the village again. I mean, you know, all information is good, but how are we logically using it? Sometimes we helping ourselves, sometimes we hurting ourselves. Maybe because we have personal opinions about how or when we help, but man, we all fucked up over here, man. This is straight chaos. Dysfunctional as hell. But I'm gonna keep trying. We'll keep on pushing. Just walk and talk with COBLOW, baby. Peace.